Hey, it's Dr. Deal with 5 moments when grief seems worse after the death of a loved one. After you lose that loved one, I'm always saying grief never goes away, it just becomes doable. But I think it helps intensify different emotions while you're going through it. And I don't care if you just lost someone yesterday, today, or 20 years ago. Grief can intensify any negative life event. It just adds more to it, right? And remember in the last video, I said that grief is, to me, is like a sadness just sitting in the background, waiting for anything to happen. And then it jumps on you, and then you feel twice as worse. And that leads me to number one. At night, it seems like things are worse at night, and grief is right there with it. Grief just adds to that feeling at night, to where you're like, everything just seems dark and sad and extra, depressing, after the death of a loved one and you're grieving. That leads me to number two, feeling of disappointment. When you feel disappointed, that feeling is intensified, and you could be disappointed by anything. Like, say for instance, somebody let you down, they were supposed to do something for you. Next thing you know, you're overreacting about it, crying, and that's the grief that's sitting behind it. And I'm not saying this is every situation, but it could be a situation. Number three, feeling overwhelmed. Like, again, grief can intensify the feeling of overwhelming. And that leads me to number four, is feeling alone. When you sit there and you feel like you don't have any friends, nobody to talk to, and next thing you know, you're thinking about that loved one, and that deceased loved one, and you're just overly sad. You feel overly lonely, extra lonely, and it just seems like nothing can help you. And then number five, I say this all the time. This is why I say grief never goes away. It's because we always get triggered by things that remind us of that deceased loved one, or something we used to do with them. And so that's intensified. And these are just a few of the moments that grief can make things feel worse. Praying for everybody out there who has lost anybody. If you're struggling with your grief, please seek a therapist so they can help you maneuver through your grieving.